So I want to take you through how I pack food for a longer trip. I'm going to Florida for 5 days flying, and I'm going to be at a conference or a training session, and there's going to be a good amount of food provided for me, but I also want to have my backup plan in case things aren't quite what I want or need. I'm hopeful they'll have some good options for me, but here's my process. So I start out with mapping out my days. It's kind of messy there, but map out my days and kind of what I think I'm going to need for a meal. So I've got my travel day, then I've got my 3 days at the conference, then I've got a day to just myself, and then another travel day. So I figure out my meals based on that. And here's what is some of the things I'm taking. I'm taking some Greek yogurt that I've frozen, so it'll act as ice to help keep things cold. Taking a couple things of applesauce, some fresh fruit that's easy to transport, so apples are usually pretty good about that. I've made up batches of fried rice and portioned them out into my serving sizes. I got 2 to 3 meals of that, some chicken, rice, and broccoli. All the seasonings are already added in here, and I've even thrown in a little bit of the Parmesan cheese for my fats. So I've got that meal, and I've just got some chicken chunks. This is my lemon cilantro chicken that I like. I will be putting that in as well. Protein is always one of those things that's hard to make sure you get enough of, so I'm making sure I have extra of that in case the meals they provide just aren't quite enough. Also, I'm obviously taking my protein powder. I pack it into a baggie so that I have what I need and not have to take my big container. Also taking cereal. This is my post-workout carbs and or just some good things that are easy to snack on at the conference, rice cakes, and then all of my supplements. Of course, I'm also taking a couple of bars just to have some silverware for in the hotel, a container that I will eat out of, and then of course a shaker bottle. So now then watch how I get this all into this nice bag. Okay, so I got really close to getting everything in. I did not get in the oatmeal, which I don't even think I showed you, and my rice cakes. Now, I always try to do the dry stuff last because that can always go in my carry-on or even in my suitcase or my purse. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. So since these are the little bit larger, bulkier ones, I may break this down and not take as many and probably just take these in my purse. And I think I'm going to cut down to just one of these because usually a hotel is going to have some oatmeal for me. It may not have the protein in it that I want, but I can always add my protein powder. So there you go. Yes, I can take this through the airport, and yes, I can carry it on. I will warn you, depending what you have in here, since I have these yogurt cups, they're gonna they may search my bag. And I've had that done where I've taken a whole bunch of frozen sugar-free Jell-O cups with me, and they've totally pulled all my food out and searched my bag. But that's okay. They didn't take any of it. They put it back. As long as you stay within compliance, you are good to go. So there is my trip food, and what I don't use, I will bring back. I'm also, another tip that I want to give you, oh gosh, I have crazy hair, but I'm going to show you my face. I will call the hotel and actually see if there is a refrigerator and or a microwave in my room if I don't know if there is, and I will request one if there is not one already provided. Most hotels will do that for you, so that's just another tip as well. I'm going to be calling my hotel and making sure I have that in my room. Talk to you soon. Okay, so as I unpacked that trial run for you, I realized a couple of things. Since I am flying, you will not be able to take the yogurt or the applesauce. They are too large. You can do the sugar-free Jell-O. It's smaller, so you can do those. And then also don't forget to pack your scale. So some other things, tips and tricks, I will find maybe a little market near my hotel, and or I will grab things from the hotel breakfast if they provide breakfast, things like fruit and so forth. Sometimes they have the Greek yogurt. Usually it's just regular yogurt. So that's another thing I will do, especially when I'm in New York. I know there's like usually these little markets all on every corner where I can pick up some food that I can take back to my room. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that those two things that you saw me pack, you will not be able to, they will not fly, literally. They will not fly. They will take those. So anyway, there you go.